Imagine diving into the ocean depths. The water is a deep, mesmerizing blue, and as you descend further, the light begins to fade, enveloping you in a serene, almost otherworldly tranquility. The ocean is vast and seemingly endless, a blue world that stretches as far as the eye can see. Everything is blue, blue, blue. The water, the light, even the shadows seem to blend into this monochromatic palette. It's easy to get lost in this sea of blue, where every direction looks the same, and time seems to stand still. Suddenly you spot a splash of vibrant pink. It's like a beacon in the blue, drawing your attention and breaking the monotony of the underwater landscape. This burst of color is not just a visual treat, it's a sign of life and diversity in the ocean. No, it's not a mermaid's handbag. It's something far more fascinating and real. This vibrant pink stands out against the blue backdrop, almost as if it's inviting you to come closer and discover its secrets. It's a pink fan coral, a fascinating creature with a story to tell. These corals are not just static structures, they are living organisms that play a crucial role in the marine ecosystem. Their delicate, fan-like structures are home to a myriad of tiny marine creatures. These underwater beauties, scientifically known as Gorgonia ventellina, are not just pretty faces. They are complex organisms that contribute to the health and diversity of coral reefs. Their branches provide shelter and breeding grounds for various marine species. They are vital members of the coral reef ecosystem. Without them, the delicate balance of marine life would be disrupted. They help to maintain the structure of the reef and support a wide range of marine biodiversity. Like the cool kids at a party, everyone wants to be around them. Fish and other marine creatures are drawn to the pink fan coral, finding food, shelter, and protection within its branches. It's a bustling hub of activity in the otherwise tranquil underwater world. In this underwater adventure, we'll explore the fascinating world of pink fan corals. We'll dive deep into their habitat, learn about their unique characteristics, and understand their importance in the marine ecosystem. We'll uncover their secrets, from their preferred hangout spots to the challenges they face. Pollution, climate change, and human activities pose significant threats to these delicate creatures. Understanding these challenges is crucial for their conservation. Get ready to dive in. Join us as we embark on this journey to discover the hidden wonders of the pink fan coral and the vibrant life it supports in the blue world of the ocean. Pink fan corals are quite picky about their neighborhoods. These delicate and vibrant corals are not just found anywhere in the ocean. They have specific preferences when it comes to their homes. Much like how we humans choose our neighborhoods based on various factors like climate, community, and amenities, you won't find them chilling in just any old ocean. They avoid barren and desolate ocean floors where life is sparse and the environment is harsh. Instead, they seek out places that offer a rich and diverse ecosystem. They prefer the warm, inviting waters of the Atlantic and Caribbean. These regions provide the perfect conditions for their growth and survival, with the right temperature, salinity, and water clarity. Think of it as their version of Miami Beach. Just like how Miami Beach is a hotspot for tourists and locals alike, the Atlantic and Caribbean waters are bustling hubs for these corals. These corals are party animals in the sense that they love to be surrounded by other coral species. They thrive in vibrant, bustling communities where there is a lot of interaction and activity. They thrive in these underwater cities, adding a touch of pink flair to the bustling marine life. These reefs are like underwater metropolises, teeming with life and activity, and the pink fan corals are the vibrant residents that add color and charm to the scene. But they're not just sunbathers. These corals play a crucial role in the ecosystem, providing habitat and shelter for various marine species. They are active participants in the underwater community, contributing to the overall health and diversity of the reef. They prefer to live at depths of 50 to 150 feet. This range offers them the perfect balance of light and nutrients, allowing them to thrive without being exposed to the harsh conditions of the surface. It's like their version of a penthouse suite, a little bit of peace and quiet away from the hustle and bustle of the surface. In these deeper waters, they can enjoy a more stable environment, free from the turbulence and predators found closer to the surface. This serene setting allows them to flourish and contribute to the rich tapestry of marine life that makes coral reefs so extraordinary. Pink fan corals might look like underwater plants, but they are animals. And just like any other animal, they need to eat to survive. But how does a coral, which is basically stuck in one place, catch a meal? Well, they've got a trick up their tentacles, literally. These corals are filter feeders. They use tiny tentacles, thinner than your hair, to catch microscopic organisms called plankton floating in the water. Their unique branching structure, like a finely woven net, helps them catch food with maximum efficiency. It's like having hundreds of tiny hands reaching out for a snack. Section 5. The perils of popularity. Being a pink fan coral isn't all sunshine and plankton cocktails. These fabulous creatures face a whole host of threats, many of them caused by, you guessed it, us humans. It seems like we can't help but mess with things, even underwater. From climate change to pollution, we're throwing a whole lot of trouble the corals' way. But it's not just about pointing fingers. It's about understanding the problems and finding solutions. After all, a healthy ocean is a healthy planet, right? Section 6. Climate change. Not so cool, dude. Let's talk about climate change. The ultimate party pooper. It's not just about hotter summers or unpredictable weather patterns. The impact is far-reaching and deeply concerning, especially for our oceans. As temperatures rise, the ocean absorbs much of the excess heat, like a giant sponge. This might sound like a good thing, but it's actually a double-edged sword. But just like a sponge can only hold so much water, the ocean can only absorb so much heat. Once it reaches its limit, the consequences are dire. This leads to ocean warming and acidification, which messes with the delicate balance of the coral reef ecosystem. Coral reefs are like the rainforests of the sea, teeming with life and biodiversity. Think of it as the ultimate mood killer for pink fan corals. These vibrant corals are essential for marine life, providing shelter and food for countless species. Warmer waters can cause coral bleaching, where corals expel the colorful algae living in their tissues. This algae is crucial because it provides the corals with food through photosynthesis. This is like losing your best friend who also happens to make your food. Without the algae, the corals turn white and become more susceptible to disease and death. Not cool, climate change, not cool. The degradation of coral reefs affects the entire marine ecosystem, including the fish and other sea creatures that depend on them. It's a chain reaction that ultimately impacts human communities, especially those that rely on fishing and tourism. Imagine the economic and social impact on coastal communities. Fishermen find it harder to catch fish, and tourists are less likely to visit bleached and dying reefs. This isn't just an environmental issue, it's a human issue. Education and community efforts are crucial in combating this crisis. By raising awareness and taking action, we can work towards restoring and protecting our precious coral reefs. Let's strive to make a difference, so future generations can enjoy the beauty and benefits of healthy coral reefs. Together, we can turn the tide against climate change. Section 7. Sedimentation, a real buzzkill. Next up on the list of coral stressors, sedimentation. Picture this, you're a pink fan coral, just minding your own business, when suddenly a wave of sediment washes over you. Not exactly a spa day, right? Sedimentation happens when dirt, sand, and other particles end up in the water, often due to coastal development or deforestation. It's like someone dumping a truckload of dust on your living room couch. This sediment can smother corals, blocking sunlight and making it difficult for them to feed. It's like trying to eat a sandwich with your mouth taped shut. Section 8. Overfishing not helping humans. Overfishing might seem like a problem for fish, but it also affects pink fan corals. How? Well, it's all about balance. Fish play a vital role in the coral reef ecosystem. Some species graze on algae, preventing it from overgrowing the corals. Others help control populations of coral predators. When we overfish, we disrupt this delicate balance. It's like taking all the referees off a football field. Chaos is bound to ensue. Section 9. Conservation. Our chance to make a splash. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the challenges facing pink fan corals and other marine life. But it's not game over yet. There's still time to turn the tide. Conservation efforts are underway worldwide to protect these precious ecosystems. Scientists and conservationists are working tirelessly to understand coral biology, monitor reef health, and develop strategies for their protection. We can all do our part by reducing our carbon footprint, supporting sustainable seafood practices, and advocating for responsible coastal development. It's time to channel our inner superhero and save the day for pink fan corals.